believe transitioning is a form of self-awareness, not because I hated myself, but because I love myself enough. And I believe I deserve to be happy while I am still alive. Before anything else, I would like to thank Ms. Rizal May Garcia for giving me this opportunity to speak with you today. To my dear friends in the Society of Transsexual Women of the Philippines, TRAP, STRAP, thank you for being my source of strength and support all this year. Here are the 10 questions. Question number 1. What age did you discover that male gender is not what you wanted in the future? My answer. Until I was about 3 or 4 years old, I didn't know I wasn't a girl. To be honest with you, one of my earliest memories about 5 or 6 years old, I was being yelled at by a teacher for going to the toilet with the girls. About the same age, I realized I was different to these other boys. At the age of 9, I refused to have my hair cut. Question number 2. What criticisms you received before? My answer. School was extremely difficult. I got bullied a lot. I was picked for being teen, for being feminine, for not liking playing basketball, for hanging around with girls, for having long hair. They mock everything they could think in terms of gender and sexuality. Bullying is a serious issue at school. You shouldn't hide it when you are experiencing it too. You should stand for the people who bring you down. And the situation really gets worse, didn't be afraid to talk to your guidance counselor or your parents. Never be afraid to tell anyone. They will help you with what you're going through. Question number 3. What is the biggest criticisms you have encountered then? My answer. Bullying is an issue that has been affecting many in the world today. It takes place in many forms, some of which are direct and included physical harm on the victims. Verbal bullying involves name-calling and insults or threats being directed at the victims, and may also involve emotional bullying when the victim's emotions are targeted by the bully. Next is question number 4. How did you manage to finish your studies in spite of all the challenges you faced before? I believe education. Education is indeed and effectually the best way of the poor to escape not only poverty but also to kill illiteracy and ignorance and awareness of individual rights and responsibilities, and to outlaw all forms of social discrimination.